Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. If you want to see how I got this full makeup look using the Seint 3D foundation and pretty much all Seint Beauty products, except the lip liner and lashes, mascara, then keep watching. I think this is a really nice, fun look for glasses as well, because the way I did the glitter and the eyeshadow, it allows you to see it easier with the glasses, and the half lashes are great too for glasses, so you don't feel like it's taking too much room and like hitting the lens and stuff. So this is what I came up with, and I hope you guys keep watching to see how I got this look. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Feel free to comment, ask me any questions, and if anyone is interested in the Seint Beauty, I do have a more in-depth video talking about the foundation and different ways to apply it. I usually always apply it differently in like a lot of my videos. That keeps it fun, you know, and it kind of just keeps it more interesting. And yeah, just keep watching if you want to see how I got this look. Thanks. All right, so I'm going to start off using my Seint 3D foundation. So I'm just gonna go in with my lighter of the highlight shade, and I'm just gonna apply that where needed. And today I'm just going to kind of just do a more natural, not super heavy makeup look. So in doing so, I am going to apply just a good layer all over my face, but focus the fuller coverage where needed. I'm sorry about that. I had a knock at the door. I got my Bath and Body Works package in. Alrighty. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buff all this into the skin. So I'm gonna now go into my contour color, and I'm going to apply it with this side of the detail brush. And I'm going to use Astoria and just start that right underneath my cheekbones. And then I always make sure to blend up into my hairline. And upward with my contour. I like to blend it with the smaller side of the blush and bronzer brush. And right now this is just a clean brush. And I haven't used my main highlight shade yet. So I'm gonna go do that after I blend this out a little bit. And what's great about this makeup is there's no like one specific way to do it. You could kind of switch it up every day if you want to kind of just try something new, or just really whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my main highlight shade, which will be the one that just matches my color, the color of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna just pick up a little bit of that on this brush. I like to kind of just add some of that on the brush a little bit before I blend it all out. And it's definitely really important to clean your brushes. I know sometimes some people can get in the habit of maybe just being a little too busy and not doing that, but I really do love the Seint brush cleaner, and it's really good just to make sure you do that way. It's just healthier for your skin, keeps it from getting any breakouts, and it really just helps the makeup look a lot better too. So just make sure you do that and just invest in a good brush cleaner. This is just a really good, nice layer. It doesn't look like I have tons of makeup on. You can still see my skin through it, and now I won't really have to worry about it maybe looking too cakey or anything like that. So now that I have this, I am going to just go in and add more coverage where I want it to, like where my scarring is and my acne and all that. So I'm gonna use the small end of the detail brush, and I'm just gonna go pick up my main highlight shade and just put that right there. And then I always get really red right here, so make sure I do that. And I'm just doing this very lightly. And then I'm gonna just kind of very lightly just kind of tap over that. And then now I'm going to just, after blending this a little bit, I'm going to just go in back in with my contour color a little bit more, just to give a little bit more depth and coverage. And so I'm just gonna go in with this, just a little bit of the product on my brush. And I'm really just focusing it like right here. Okay, and so lately I've kind of been, for my nose contour, I just take like a little bit, looks like a lot, but on my fingers, and I will just apply that right here. And then blend it. And then this is just like leftover highlight color. Pretty simple. It looks natural. I love this makeup. It's really great. Okay, so I'm going to try out this. Oops, that's loud. Try out this new lip and cheek color. Just like a really pretty baby pink. And it's really light. And then this one is Hopelessly Devoted. It can also be used as like a really pretty highlight. So I'm going to take my sponge. I wet my sponge a little bit, and now I'm going to add a little bit of the setting spray to it. I don't know why, but like lately, like, so this is the setting spray and this is the brush cleaner. And like, I feel like the colors should be the other way around. I don't know. I like totally, one day I used the setting spray a little bit to clean my brushes and it was actually working, but I was like, oh, it's not working as, you know, good as like I thought it would be. And then I was like, oh my God, duh, this is a freaking setting spray. All right. So, I'm going to just take my damp perfecting sponge and just go over the pink blush, or the Hopelessly Devoted, that I put on. So it's like a really nice natural, kind of looks like a highlight. Like I don't have the Illuminator, my bad, the Illuminator. So I really like to use the sponge for the Illuminator as well. So this is the Hopelessly Devoted one that I just used, and this is the Honey Illuminator. It's a cream base, so I like to just really go in there with the sponge and tap over just right in here, and I feel like it just makes you look just naturally dewy and glowy, and it's just really pretty. Okay. And I also got the Photoshop Illuminator in. It's a powder highlight, and it also is like a pink base. It's like a golden though, a little bit. It looks a little bit gold on your skin. It's really pretty though. So I am going to try that, but not yet. Yeah, I'm going to add some of the setting spray. So refreshing. I like that smell, and like the feeling, it like reminds me of like summer, and it smells like coconuts. If you guys don't have one of these bougie fans, I recommend getting one. They're really cheap. I just got this one off Amazon. It came with like 2 of them for like $12 or something, but it's really great, especially like because no one wants to get hot when you do your makeup, and it really just has it really just makes it quicker for the drying. All right, so now I'm going to just go in with a big fluffy brush and add some bronzer. This is the Bella bronzer, the powder one. And I'm just gonna add that in the same areas that I contour, just to make it look like I have some more life in my face and it's nice and tanned and sun-kissed, I guess. And then I always add a little bit of it to my neck. Then I'm gonna add a wee bit to my nose. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm gonna put some brow wax on. So, and sometimes some of the brow waxes, it'll like kind of shrink in the tin a little bit, but honestly, like it still works. Like just get your brush, your spoolie wet with water or the setting spray. I'm just gonna get it wet right now with the setting spray. And I'm still want to kind of play around with this wax and see how I best like to do it, how I like to apply it best. Because maybe, I've usually just been doing it before I fill my eyebrows with any contour creams or powders or whatever. But I do want to see what it would be like just doing it after, maybe. Okay, so I wish my brows were more fluffy. But you know, sometimes we just gotta work with what God gave us, right? Okay. I just let it kind of dry lightly, but I'm gonna go in with the same cream contour Astoria that I used, and focus mostly like on the areas where I don't have hair or noticeable hair. I'm going to just add a little bit of powder just in select areas, and just very lightly, and just using just a nice thin angled brush for brows. I'm going to just make it look like I have like hairs where I want them. So I really like how it's coming along so far. It's really pretty. The makeup and everything. It's as if like I've never used this before, but for some reason I feel like I like how it's going on lately. It probably is because I recently exfoliated my face. That's another thing, especially with dry skin, with using probably any kind of foundation, or this is a cream base, but it's really good to exfoliate your face and make sure you have a moisturize it really good before you do the makeup. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see, take just a big fluffy brush. I'm going to just use another one of the Jeffree Star ones. I just got these like super sale from Morphe. So I'm using the Photoshop highlight. That's pretty. So I do like this one. It's a powder, is the same as the Glamazing, but the Glamazing is a lot more intense, and you have to be careful because it'll kind of stick to your face a little more, make it harder to blend out, but it's still really pretty. But that's just because it's the cream, and that's like a really strong powder. But the Photoshop, this one's really pretty too. And then I like using like a nice, almost pointed brush for like right here. Okay. Do you guys like these? I used to, the kombuchas. This one is the Watermelon Wonder by Synergy. I used to not like kombucha at all because I don't like vinegar. But ever since I got pregnant, which I'm not anymore, when I got pregnant, I really liked them. And then they're really good for you. Really good for you. But I like this one because the watermelon one, because it's not as intense and it's not like super vinegar tasting, but that one's good. I'm going to just take a little bit of my highlight shade and just kind of, which I usually do this when I do my makeup, but I'm going to just apply that on there and use this as my eyeshadow primer, and just to even out my eyes. Let's see, so I'm going to just go in with a nice big fluffy brush with, I'm just going to kind of put some lighter, almost skin tone shades over just to help set it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this just very light pink color, and I'm going to focus it just right here above my crease. And I like to keep my eyes open. That way you can see how it's gonna look when your eyes are open as well, and keep them from appearing smaller. So that's just a nice good transition shade. And I also just got, what color is this? Tawanda. I believe it's Tawanda, but I got this like really pretty pink eyeshadow as well. It's a little more like shimmery, but I'm gonna go with that. So I'm gonna take that pink color and I'm gonna just place it, it's not too intense, also in the crease right here mostly, a little bit right there, but center it, focus it mostly in the center. Okay, so we got that in, so I'm gonna go in with a tad bit. I'm gonna take a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take Mahiha. It's like this really pretty pink, darker pink color, and I'm gonna just focus that right in here. And I've lately been really loving like the really small fluffy brushes, like just for nice getting in there and like under the eye. So I'm gonna do this kind of like at a like a wing shape, and do that to the same side. Keep my eyes open so I can see where I want that darker color to be and the shape of the eye when I have it open. And when I do like my when you do your wing liner, it's great to have your eyes open as well, so you could kind of take from the bottom and go upward. Okay, so that's just right there in the crease where I want it. And then I'm going to take that same brush I had before and just lightly blend that all out. And then I'm going to go in the tiny bit of brown right there just to deepen that crease up. And then I'm going to just kind of go back in with that Mahiha color. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I believe it's like, I thought it was Miha, but there's like an extra. Let me just check. Gosh, it's so hard doing stuff with nails. Yeah, Mahiha. I can't even see that. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm just adding some more of that. So it's for more intensity and dimension. You just kind of go back in and just and do it in layers versus thinking you need to just put on a bunch of product all at once. I'm gonna go in with the first fluffy brush And just kind of lightly blend that all together. I'm gonna take this pretty pink glitter right here. Just use my finger. It's really pigmented and it's nice because it's not loose glitter, so it'll just stick. So one way, I'll show you guys. So this side I'll do like right now with my finger. And which it'll stay on and look good. So, but I'm also going to try it with a brush, a certain kind of brush, and setting spray. So just a flat angle brush. Spray that and get it on your brush. Just press that on the lid. And it works. This is good. So pretty. Okay, so just kind of move it around, blend it, make sure it's blended on the lid. You know what? I actually prefer to just use a brush and the setting spray just so you can really get in certain corners. And okay, so one thing I have been liking lately for glitter is like, so like when you're, especially when you wear glasses, so you have your eyes open, and see, if I just stopped here, you can't really see the glitter because it's mostly just on my lid. So I like to bring it up like a little bit, like right here. So I won't put it everywhere. I'll just kind of center it almost like right above my pupil up to my brow. And that I think is really pretty. And it's just kind of just adds, like catches someone's eye and like makes it a lot more noticeable. So I'm gonna do that on both sides. Okay, so I think that's really pretty. I'm just gonna go in with a smaller fluffy brush, a little bit more with that Mahia color, and just add a tiny bit more, just right there. And then I forgot to put, see when my glasses are on, it's just more noticeable, and I think it's really cute. I feel like, I don't know if that helped, but everything's always so much better in person, don't you agree? So I should have done this before, but I forget sometimes. Take my powder and apply that under my eye, just in dabbing motions. And I'm just using the Vanilla Dust setting powder in Seint. So I'm just going to under my eyes, and then for because I'm gonna add some shadow to underneath, and that'll help too if there's like any fallout. And I'm just gonna add a touch of that, just a tiny bit, like right there, because throughout the day those are like the areas that I feel, you know, people can get oily or it could kind of come off. And you really don't need too much. I'm gonna put a tad of that right here on my scarring because that's where I want it to stay. And then right up in here, because I got them frown lines. I think one thing I noticed, so I I am a cosmetologist, so I barber as well. Not lately because of I just had a baby. She's almost 4 months old, and the COVID and just everything. So I'm not working. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. So I noticed when I used to cut hair, because like I used to work on base, so I used to do a lot of haircuts like nonstop, and I would just be like this all the time. Like I'll notice that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need to pay attention to my face because like I feel like I swear from cutting hair because I'm like glasses and just like concentrating, you're just like this, and I'm like these are like imaginary clippers, but I swear I got wrinkles from doing that. So I'm going to hopefully not do that as much anymore. With the same little fluffy brush, I'm going to take the Mahia color and put that on under my lash line. I'm going to add a touch bit of that glitter just in the center. And yeah. Real pretty. Okay, and so just to make sure it's all like the glitter is a little bit more blended, and I'm just lightly taking that brush that I used before right here just to very lightly because I don't want all the glitter to fall off, which I don't know if it would, but all right. So I'm just gonna be using the NYX matte liner. I love using liquid liners when you have glitter on. And I like this liner. It's really great for, so it's really small. The only thing is sometimes it's a little too skinny for like right here. It kind of just takes forever. Does anyone else hold their breath when they do their eyeliner? That's so pretty. I love glitter. Okay. And this look would be also really cute without glitter. You don't have to have glitter if you don't want it, but I feel a lot of women like glitter. Alrighty. Eyeliner's down. Mascara time. Alright. I'm gonna just go put this on real quick. Okay, so real quick about tips for lashes. Okay, so I just put on mascara real quick, and I'm going, so if you curl your lashes with mascara on, make sure the mascara is dry, and make sure that your curler has no makeup on it. Like, make sure that this is clean. Every time you use it, you wipe it off, that there's absolutely no makeup on, no mascara on there at all, because that is what will pull your lashes out. So you want to make sure it's nice and clean. That way there's nothing that's pulling on that will pull off your natural lashes. Okay, so real quick, I do want to say, you guys, my husband gave me these, but these Q-tips are so good and super cool. They're from, I guess they're at I think the Walgreens brand, but they're the dual tip cotton application for eyes, lips, nails, double-ended, but they're really cool. So like one end's pointy and the other end is like flat and round. So they're really good for your ears, but like awesome for getting in there for makeup. So, and they're real sturdy. They're not like those cheap cotton swabs. So those are cool. Get them. And I just got these Ardell, the Faux Mink Wispies. They're all, it's like a variety pack, so they're all different. So I'm excited to try these and see which ones. Let me open this box real quick. Hold on. Are they a variety pack? They look the same to me. It said that they were going to be the variety pack, but I don't think they are. It's all right. Okay, so and these tweezers are awesome for eyelashes. All right, so I cut these in half, not in half, but I cut off 2 little wispies, and I love them so much better. My natural lashes. Okay, so I got my lashes on, and these are so much, they're more comfortable when you wear glasses. I need to cut this. Ugh. They don't like hit your glasses because you don't have the fronts, and it's really pretty. It just like they're not as heavy, and they kind of elongates your eyes more. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to line my lips. I'm going to use the Vive Brat. I need to find my, I need to sharpen it, but I'm just gonna go with it right now. I want to overline them a little bit, make them look fuller. Okay, that's all. I'm just kidding. Look like a... Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of lightly just blend that. With the rest of my lips. And I need a little concealer brush, which I'm just gonna use this one because multi-purpose. Clean that up a little bit. Okay, so I think, ooh, I really like this. I'm gonna try it. Sandstone, I believe. I don't know. It's really pretty, you guys. It's like a brick color, and it matches this lip liner really, really good. Really good. And I wanted to try that, like a light pink lip, but you know what? No, I don't. I really like this color. And it's really pretty. You can get it lighter. You just want to kind of apply it with your finger and put on your lips. And it's also really pretty, or you can do it darker, obviously, like this, and more dramatic. It's really pretty. If I wanted to add some gloss or something else to it, that works as well. What do you guys think? I love it. This is the final look, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. Don't forget to do those things. That way you guys can see more looks to come. I have some really exciting things in mind. That's cute. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys for all your time and everything. All right, thank you guys. Have a blessed day. Also, I just want to wish everybody a happy new year. I know that 2020 has been its own year, its own kind of just hectic, craziness. But I just want to remind everybody just to stay positive and be grateful for what we do have. And I feel like this year will be better. And yeah, just don't give up and love yourselves. I love you. God loves you. You are loved.